everyone, welcome back. It's part 4 of my Metroid beginner walkthrough slash tutorial, however you want to look at that. So today we start Meridia. We just got through the wrecked ship, we collected all the items, we went down the elevator, and now we are in East Meridia. Actually not a bad place. I personally enjoy Meridia. I think it's a really fun part of the speedrun, and I think it's a really well designed level, and one of the only video game water levels I've ever been like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Alright, let me get positioned here. I'll do my best to keep the camera on the controller as well. I know every once in a while I have a little trouble with that. So yeah, nothing covered on the map. We got some room to do here. I hope everybody's been enjoying the Super Metroid walkthroughs. If you're new to this game, this might be pretty helpful to you. Alright, so as you can see, there's 3 little dots. We've been to Meridia. It's where we passed through the tube on our way to Norfair. So we pretty much have to cover all this. And funny thing is I actually go a different route when I speedrun, so this will be a little bit fun. I was just kind of run under that stuff, avoid some of those enemies. Same here, just whoop, right on under. Easy. You gotta watch out because all these areas are sand traps. They'll pull you down and take you to a different area in the level. You don't necessarily want that. Don't worry about anything at the top over there just yet. Dumb, we're gonna cut that. Okay, so for this room, there's gonna be a lot of stuff we don't get to use yet. You just want to come down here and go over to your left. You can practice wall jumping. And if you didn't catch it, I did make a part 3.5 where I covered wall jumps, mock ball, and shine spark tricks. So go check that out if you haven't yet. So the big thing about Meridia is you will be backtracking it a few times if you're trying to collect all the items. These sand traps don't take you anywhere, but you can get stuck and it can be a pain to get out. Also, the stuff coming down from the ceiling will push you down as well. So you can't really go that way yet, so just go down, come over here, and you're gonna grab the map. You're definitely gonna want the map if you're new to Meridia. Alright, so you can see we've got some area to cover. We'll get through it. It's really not that bad. This little room we're going to come through a few times, actually. So now we're kind of back in that Brinstar type area. And we're going to come in from this way. Ooh, fun times. Take your power bomb, set it anywhere in the tube, and then move, and you get that really cool animation. You can go down to save or up to progress. We're gonna go up. Alright, so for this next trick, you may want to watch the Shine Spark trick video. Because when you come up here, you'll notice, oops. It's a long way up when you're not Shine Sparking. There is a missile there. The only way to get through that is with a speed boost. So if you go and you drop straight down, you'll notice there's this little weed right there. That's your jump point. That weed is your jump point. And your runway is in here. Go ahead and open that door back up. Clear the floor. You're gonna run all the way over. I usually push down before I leave the room because it's harder to push down in that little spot there. Run over, jump. It's gonna take some timing, it's gonna take some practice, but that's how you get that missile. If you keep going up, you'll also notice there's a super missile. We'll get that very shortly. But first, we're gonna go do one more item collection. We're gonna go down to the right. If you haven't learned the wall jump, you can still get through all this with the ice beam and just hitting ledges. So this is another room that requires a little bit of skill. The easiest way to get this item is the wall jump. Just run across, wall jump up, aim down, and grab that missile. The next thing, you're going to want to grab your grappling hook. Oop. Actually, when you shoot one of the little babies, the mom wakes up. Grab your grappling hook and wait for her to push you up. You're going to want to jump and grapple that block and swing it around. I feel like we have very low energy tanks, but I think that's because I go a totally different route for the speed run. That's all we need here. Back out, let's go. You can just run right through that guy. Alright, we're gonna want to go through that door right there. So freeze and up. Easiest way to do that. So, you'll know right about there, the wall looks a tiny bit different. So all you do is jump over, turn into a ball, and hold left. And you'll go right into that little spot. And yay, we get our super missiles. So this big room over here to the left, if you can't wall jump, you can ride that room all the way up, and then it'll come back down to where we came in for the super missile. I'm just gonna take some damage because I don't feel like messing with that guy. So yeah, right here, you can come in from up there if you go in from the room to the left. You can see here on the map, those little dots where I got the missile and the super missile on the left room. If you go all the way up and over, you'll come in right where I'm standing. So the next room here, there's two ways to get through it. There's an easy way and a hard way. The hard way is the regular way. So you grapple, and be careful. Be careful because there are the broken blocks, so they will disappear on you. And you're gonna grapple. And screw this way. I'm not even gonna waste our time. I'm gonna show you right how to do the quick way. So clear this out, and you'll notice you can get a speed boost going. So what you want to do is get a speed boost, come over here, and angle your shine spark, and you'll go right to the top of the room. That grappling hook is nonsense. Please do it. Be my guest. I don't like doing it. I haven't been doing it since I learned the shine spark trick. Two items to get over here. Just avoid your enemies and come up here to the left. And this wall is fake. So run on through. Continue forward. And you'll get some super missiles and some regular missiles. Actually, I have the angry video game nerd on in the background. I don't know if you hear it or not, but he's swearing. So again, a lot of backtracking. Go back out this way. You probably do better to avoid the enemies than I do. I'm always on that speedrun mode. Alright, now we go down from this room. I'm not explaining a lot because it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part as you see me go through it. And if you went back and got the X-ray scope, you would be able to find all this stuff very easily by using that. So in this room, there's a little shine spark here where you can go up and grab you a missile and a super missile. Gotta get those supers. We're really just going around collecting these dots on the map. Fall through the floor, back to the left. So here you're gonna want to wall jump. If not, you can grapple from across the room. I like to wall jump. But what you can do is you can grapple these walls and they'll kind of fake wall jump. And then you can grapple over that way. No big deal, as long as you get up to the left. A lot of fake walls here, so you can shoot around or just follow me. And this here is a speed boost. And then we have a mini boss fight. Super missiles are the key. Just right in the face. It does go faster, so you have to be a little careful towards the end. Collect all your energy and items and keep it moving. Now, if you've gained some skill, you can do what I am about to do, and you can jump and turn into a ball and come right in here and grab that energy tank. If not, we'll get it later. But to get through this room, you're going to want to clear the enemies and just run. You'll go all the way through it. So if you can't do the ball form quite as easily, you can just jump up here and you can do a series of bomb jumps to get through to the energy tank. No big deal, either way you want to do it. I just like to be fancy with it. You can do a shine spark here if you gain enough runway. Just help you get through this room faster. Go all the way to the top, all the way to the right, and get ready for a difficult room. Because this room has a ton of quicksand and these little fake Metroids. And I believe the intended method is to use the grapple beam. They're really trying to get you to use this grapple beam. It's a little slower than just running through, but it's also a lot less frustrating because it sucks jumping through that quicksand. That one's a little bit trickier. You gotta get it kind of at the right time. And then jump. So if you decide that you would like to, you can use this right here. There's the safe spot, and then right beyond the safe spot is a recharge station. So if you need some energy or some missiles, get some recharge. So here, you're gonna drop straight through one of these little crevices, and now it's boss fight time. Alright, again, 2 ways to beat the boss. 1, go ahead and open these little turrets up and expose these little electricities. Don't mind the little babies. So now you have all 4 open. So 2 methods. One method, as the boss comes through, you can pump missiles, super missiles, or charge shots into the belly. Or you can use the grapple beam, which we're going to do today as well. So every time you successfully get away from her, she'll come back and spit out the little snots. And I'll show you what those do. If you're trying to fight this way, you're going to want to avoid those things. But for the grapple beam, you're going to want to get caught by them. I have a hard time aiming this one, so I just kind of keep shooting. But I hold the direction that I'd like to shoot towards. And you're trying to grapple one of those electricity pods. Ah, I think I missed it. I was a little too far away. So now I just do a lot of jumping and squirming so we can get out of that. Alright, so we purposely get it caught. Switch to the grapple. Ooh, we're so far away today. You have to be careful because it does take your energy as well. All you gotta do, if you can grapple that, it's the easiest way to defeat the boss. Unfortunately, we're terrible people. We killed the mom of all these creatures. She was just trying to protect her babies. But here we are. We're terrible. Come on in and get the space jump. Space jump is amazing. I love this item. It helps you get everywhere. Basically, it's just a double jump. But you have to actually go down just a little bit before you can go back up. Come over here, shoot the wall, show you one more little secret missile tank. And now we're gonna do some backtracking and get a couple more items and be out. So Metroid is kind of fun. It's a little tricky, and if it's your first time going through, it's definitely gonna be tricky. It's gonna be hard to get through these grapple areas and the quicksands. But to me, it turned out to be one of my favorite areas of the game. And basically, they let you have some practice with the space jump on your way back out. Now I didn't show you, but there's a door right in the middle of this room that was gray, and now that the boss has been defeated, we can go through. So come on through here, just navigate to the left safely. Little underwater cactuses. There's really nothing in here but these cactus things and just the path to the left. Oops. Actually, like killing those things so you can get your super missile stacked back up. Little farming spot. We came through this room once already, but now we can actually do more in it. Ah, get up there. So, there's where we were earlier, to go down the tube to go to the bottom section. And we will go back that way, but first we're gonna go up. And there is a door right there that we can now open because the boss. Go ahead and space jump your way on over and keep moving. Just yep, all the way through. And just come right through here and just drop to the bottom right. You're not gonna be able to hurt those enemies until you grab this plasma beam. And now to get back out of the room, just have to kill all the enemies. You see we have 2 beams now, but they are much stronger. Just a couple shots each. No big deal. Now we can go back out and we're on our way down. So just a couple more sections to do. A little bit of backtracking. We're almost there. Obviously I don't expect you guys to play it as quickly as this, but it just helps me to get through these walkthroughs. Get more information into the 20 minutes or however long. Backtrack City. First, we go to the right. See, now backtracking is a little bit quicker because of the space jump. Go ahead and break this out, and you can actually go up in here. Make your way all the way to the top, look out for the enemies, and now drop down this way. Go in this door here, and quickly turn on your power bombs. Because you have to blow out that wall before that guy walks all the way around, because that is the only way to get through that dirt. And I usually use this time to just screw around. Don't attack that enemy, because if you kill him, you gotta start over. I usually just mess around with my space jump, or I'll practice my charge. But either way, you just have to wait. That's all you can do. There we go. We're actually gonna get a pretty fun item. You'll get stuck if you go to the right, so just hang left and go down. And we get the spring ball! Spring ball doesn't have much use, but it's fun. I wish you get it earlier in the game. See, now we can just jump back up here instead of using bombs. Alright, that's our first of 3 backtracks. Just go ahead and make your way all the way to the left. We're gonna go back to that little Brinstar area. And then work our way up. Ah, bonk the ceiling. That was going fast too. Yeah, you can see how the backtracking is now easier with the space jump. You may want to save it at this point. We have done quite a bit. Ah. Backtracking. So much backtracking. We don't need to ice that guy anymore because we can just space jump right up. And you can space jump this room now, but I like to keep practice on the Shine Spark. Go back down. So we have like two secrets left to get, but it takes a while to get them because you have to go back to the same room twice. Which is this room here, this big giant room. Run all the way over to the right, shoot the floor, and go down. Just avoid these guys if you can. If you can. And now we can get a couple of items. Again, this is for 100%. You don't have to go back and get these. I personally love having tons of ammunition, so I have no problem coming back here. Whoops. So be careful. You kind of got to slide around that because it's fall blocks. And you can use your spring ball to get out and go to the right. You gotta be on the right. If you go to the left of the room, you'll sink down most of the way. And you'll see, now we're back here. Kind of where we got the spring ball. So one more time, we must go run around so we can get all the items. I personally love doing 100%. I don't know, it's just what I've always played. I've always tried to find everything in games when I was a kid, and this one I actually did. This is the only part I don't like. It's just a lot of back. Might even edit some of this out. But this is the last time. We're almost done. We're almost done with Meridia, 100%. If you can't tell, I'm also somewhat practicing my speed runs. I just try to keep my movements fluid. And especially since we're backtracking, we gotta go fast now. But it wasn't too bad. Alright, here we go. And this time you're going to want to go all the way over to the left and drop down into the other sand trap. I don't like those things. They're weird. Alright. There'll be a falling rock here, so just be careful. Same here. So those are fall blocks. Gotta be really careful. This one requires the spring ball. Gotta kind of angle your jump there so you can get up and get this last reserve tank. Oops. Jump. Jump ball, come on. And don't do what I do and run through all the enemies all the time, because you can see I have no energy left. It's a risky business. This one you gotta be on the left side of the room to fall down, just corresponding to the sand trap that you're in. And that's it. That's Meridia. We can leave. We've got every item to collect. There's been some map stuff we didn't go get, but that's okay because you don't need to. Now, by all means, go explore, go play around, go practice your moves. Do not have to follow this exactly, of course. But we're done. And now we can move forward. The next episode is going to be Norfair. But what we're going to do is go over here and get this one item really quick. Because we have what we need to get it. And you'll remember coming back here, this is on your way to Kraid. So I really need a power bomb there. Just, you know, take care of these guys. Come over to this corner, use a power bomb, and then use your jump ball, and come get this missile tank. And now we don't have to come back to this corner ever again. And what I'm going to do is just come right on over here and save it for now. And this will be our stopping point for today. Like I said, Meridia, fun. Getting all the items, fun. Just a little bit of backtracking, but it's kind of fun backtracking because now you've got spring ball, now you've got space jump, and you're kicking ass. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Next time we will go to Norfair. We're gonna completely get Norfair out of the way, and then we will move on to item collections and the last boss. So thank you so much. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate you. Trust me. Come see me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/BahamatDP. I do every Sunday through Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time. We usually play about 2.5 hours, somewhere in there. And I am a retro variety streamer. Sundays, usually viewer's choice. Mondays, always going to be Metroid. And Tuesday, Wednesday is a rotating variety of story-driven games. Right now, Silent Hill 2, because October, of course. Alright, thank you everyone. You have a good day, and I'll see you around on the social medias. Pieces of heart. Hey, you got the mirror. Another piece of heart. Are we gonna get a weapon? There's the deck with ago. I definitely need this washer and dryer.